Welcome to the Superdome on this Sunday afternoon here. We've got the Albuquerque Vipers and the New Orleans Saints. Albuquerque, of course, your defending Super Bowl champions, while the Saints are currently one of the best in the NFC. A week ago, the Vipers finally got off of their little losing streak that they were on, maybe a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover, with a big win over the Seattle Seahawks, sweeping them this season. Now, of course, they look to play the New Orleans Saints, who are going to be a much tougher opponent. Matt Leinart looking to kind of revive his career late here, 13 touchdowns to 4 picks. Greer was nearly the Rookie of the Year a season ago, and he's nearing the 1,000-yard mark this season. Receiving-wise, the numbers are pretty spread out. Looking at the offensive line, it looks to be okay so far this season. And defensively, they got several sacks there with Manley specifically. He leads the team with 6. And then Brett Sherry, one of the best corners in the league, getting up there in age, but he still leads the team in picks. Albuquerque 6-4 coming into this game, and Leinart's going to start off by nearly throwing an interception as the Saints have the ball to start off the first quarter of play. Fullback dive up the middle there, picks up 3, and they're faced with an early third down. Leinart looks to set up the screen for Jermaine Greer. He gets blown up in the backfield, and this Viper defense forces a 3-and-out. We get the ball just inside of Saints territory for the first time today, and we're going to pick up 9 yards on first down. Give it to Franks again. This time he gets blown up. Now 3rd down and 3, the Saints send the heat, and Jimmy Andrews comes down with a great catch there. Back to the ground game we go now with Watson. He loses the football. It's still on the ground, and the Saints are going to jump on top of it. It's Sherry, the corner I was just talking about, and he makes a big play there with that fumble recovery. New Orleans back out here on offense, and Leinart's lucky he didn't throw an interception there. Now going 5 wide on 2nd down, and he just gets rid of that one to avoid the sack. Another 3rd down here for New Orleans, and this time they're going to get it. Josh Swan with a great reception. No running back in the backfield, and it's going to be another quick strike there from Matt Leinart. He's got Douglas on that right side. Now coming out in the I formation over the middle, and another dangerous throw for the veteran quarterback. He's going to let this one fly to the left side. It's going to be incomplete as Leinart had pressure right up in his face there, but they are in field goal range for Josh Brown, but he pulled it to the right, and it is no good. This game remains scoreless. Here's Cross throwing that one into the flat for Charles Phillips, and the veteran connection there picks up a first down. Now Ryan Franks, the former New Orleans Saint, he's in his 2nd season. He was a former 5th-round pick by the Saints, picks up some solid yardage, but their Jamarcus Ward cannot get the edge on the defensive lineman. Getting that throw out to the right side, and Andrews unable to haul that one in on 3rd down, and Albuquerque has to punt the football away. Here's Jermaine Greer going right up the gut, and he's got himself a first down, running with some good power. Now off of the play fake, Leinart has time, and he's got a wide open Randy Simpson into Vipers territory. Leinart again driving back to throw, and he's going to thread the needle there to Swan, which is nearly going to pick up a first down. Now a high snap pass over the middle is going to be caught by Alexander, the tight end, and that's going to move the sticks. Under a minute to go in the first quarter of play, and Leinart again with a dangerous pass that should have been picked off. Jermaine Greer, now with some great blocking, he's going to follow that to the left side and be brought down just shy of the sticks. That brings up 3rd and inches, and Leinart trying to connect with the back judge there, and on 4th and inches to start off the second quarter of play, it's going to be a Josh Brown field goal. This time he nails it. Albuquerque looking to get on the board here. There's a wide open Jamarcus Ward, and if he doesn't step out of bounds, I think that's a house call, but instead we will take the first down, and now Lewis with the reception in the flat. The tight end is a couple yards shy of the first down marker. On 3rd down, it's going to be the UDFA, Jonathan Colton. He gets his helmet knocked off there, but he gets out to midfield, and that does move the chains. Franks with another run right up the gut, and he picks up 8 yards. Now over the middle on 3rd down, it's Vaughn Lewis again, the tight end with his 2nd catch of the game. Already halfway through the second quarter now, cross rolling to his right, and instead of forcing the pass, he's going to take the sack. That's one where you probably just should throw it away. 3rd down and long after that big play by the Saints defense. Cross is going to test this one over the middle. It's going to be tipped and nearly picked off of that tip, but we are in field goal range for Brian Koch, and he's going to tie this game up at 3 apiece. New Orleans back out on offense. This is going to be a toss play now for Greer. He's got some wide open running space to the left side and picks up the first down and plenty more after that. They give it to him again. He's going to fight his way off of a few tackles, but now he loses the football. The Saints do jump on top of it. I'm not even sure if it was a fumble or not, and it doesn't really matter. Leinart looking to throw, setting up the screen, and again, we blow that one up right in the face of Jermaine Greer. Again, the Saints are going to be going 5 wide. Leinart moving around in the pocket. He's got Douglas, makes a nice move and gets across the 50. And now it looks like Darren Gordon is slow to get up, grabbing at his head. He may have suffered a concussion on that play. Last play here before the 2-minute warning, and Jermaine Greer is going to pick up 4 yards. Again, the Saints are going to be going 5 wide. Pass to the left is going to be caught. Swan down inside of the 25. Beautiful throw and catch on that corner route as the Saints look to hurry things up. Leinart pass to the left side is going to be incomplete. What a hit made by the DB there. Greer with the carry is going to take this one up the middle. John Kelly brings him down, but not until he moves the sticks as they go hurry up again. And we get an update on our cornerback, Gordon. He's going to be out for the rest of today's game as now Sykes, the fullback, working on our corner, gets the touchdown. How do you let the fullback do you like that, man? That is unacceptable. Well, now the Saints looking to kick this one off, and White's going to return it from his own goal line. Following his blockers here, he's going to cut it back across the field out to the 40-yard line. Midfield looking to get a big return here as he works his way down the left sideline. They're not going to catch him. That's going to be a kick return touchdown for the Vipers, finally getting into the end zone. And now the Saints are going to be faced with an early 3rd down as they look to put together this 2-minute drill. That's going to be caught, but out of bounds. And now the Vipers get the football right back, trying to take the lead before half. Cross rolling to his right, and he's going to keep this one himself, stepping out of bounds after he picks up 4. On 2nd down, that run does stop the clock. Cross rolling to his right again. This time he's going to connect with Jimmy Andrews just across the 50-yard line as they go hurry up. Cross looking to throw again. This is going to be caught in the flat by Lewis. Shy of the sticks, though. That comes on 3rd down, bringing up 4th and 5. And the offense is going for it. Cross over the middle, and it's going to be just off of the mark for Jimmy Andrews. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And with good field position, with 26 seconds left, the Saints can do something. Nice catch made there by Randy Simpson as New Orleans burns their first time out. Leinart's pass to the right side is going to be caught by Darren Douglas, making a great catch. And now they're going to hurry things up and then use their final timeout right there at the 32-yard line. That's going to make this a 50-yard field goal attempt, and Josh Brown nails it. That's going to bring us to the half now, where the Saints have the slight lead. Albuquerque with the football to start off the second half today, and we're going to start off with a play fake there. Charles Phillips downfield with a great reception, and he gets near midfield. Now Franks with a run up the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards. That makes it 2nd down and 7. Give it to him again, trying to follow his blocking, but it wasn't really there. That sets up 3rd down and short. We've converted 50% of our 3rd downs today. Not that one, though. The pass in the flat is going to be knocked away. Again, going forward on 4th down. Cross has got time, and he's got old reliable Larry Fitzgerald with the 4th down conversion. That's going to get us on the outskirts of field goal range, but of course we're thinking touchdown on this drive, and there's our own fullback making some nice receptions. That one right over the middle to Ron White. But now we're faced with another 3rd down. Cross over the middle. He gets it just out to Jimmy Andrews. What a connection. The second-year receiver's been having a great year. And now Franks is going to be tackled in the backfield on 2nd down and goal. That brings up 3rd and goal. We've got Larry Fitzgerald diving across the plane. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers, as we regain the lead. Faking the handoff to the fullback here, and then Greer is going to be taken down in the backfield by the superstar defensive tackle, Daryl Fannin. And then the pass on 3rd down goes to absolutely nobody. This Vipers defense quickly forcing a 3-and-out. Elvis Watts with a run to the right side. First time we've really seen him since his fumble in the first quarter, and he picks up some solid yardage. And now Ryan Franks is going to be fighting for 1st down yardage. We're going to give it to Franks again. Nope, it's going to be a play fake as Cross rolls pretty much right into a sack there. That play could not have gone a whole lot worse for us, it feels like. That brings up 3rd down and long yet again. We have not been great on 3rd and long today. Cross is going to be going for a whole lot more than the 18 yards we need. Phillips turns around and makes a spectacular grab inside of the 5. The old man is showing he has still got it at 32 years old. Toss to the right here for Ryan Franks, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the end zone. Into the 4th quarter of play, and Franks is going to power himself in for 6. The former Saint scores on his old team. So the Saints now find themselves down by 11 in the 4th quarter, and somehow Matt Leinart still has not thrown an interception today. But here Sanders brings them down on the cornerback blitz, and they have to punt it yet again, 4th and 12 on their own 19-yard line. Booting this one away to White. He already has the kick return touchdown today. Can he do it on a punt return touchdown? He muffed the football. He can't jump on top of it. Flag down, holding on the Vipers. Man, what just a whole mess of a play right there. We were going to get the football back, maybe go up by 3 possessions, but no, the Saints are still right in this game. Leinert's pass over the middle is going to be caught. Jermaine Greer with a great catch over the middle, picking up some good yardage. Now on the draw play, they're going to give it to him, and he's going to be held to about 4 or 5 yards. Sending the tight end in motion, now quick throw to the end zone, and there is your Matt Leinart interception. It took a while, but Sanders finally got it, running the route for the receiver, and that could be the nail in the coffin, but I don't want to speak too soon. 3rd down and 3, looking for the conversion as the Saints send the heat, and Trey Francis makes a great catch on that right side as we continue to bleed this clock down. Now Watts dribbles a man, running this one to the left side with power, and he's got himself a 1st down. No, not quite. So on 2nd and inches, we're going to give it to Ryan Franks, and of course he picks that up and a little bit more. Faced with yet another 3rd down, though, the Saints send the heat, and Phillips can't hang on to that one through the big hit. That would have been huge. So now this is going to be about a 60-yard attempt or just a punt from Brian Koch. We have never seen this before, and he had just a little bit too much sauce on it. That could have been an incredible punt if it doesn't go about 3 yards into the end zone. Leinert's going to dump this one off in the flat for Keenan Long. He gets around Dan Hampton and now fumbles the football. It's on the ground. John Kelly with the recovery down the left sideline. This could be the nail in the coffin. He takes it the distance. Touchdown. Albuquerque Vipers, and Long shaken up after fumbling the football away, but the Saints, they might as well challenge this play, and it might be one that they win. Looking at the replay, that looks like his right knee was down just before the ball popped out. The refs see that, and they reverse the play. So the Saints maintain possession of the football now with just under 2 minutes left to play. Leinart pump fakes and now gets that one out to Randy Simpson for a short gain. It's going to be 3rd down. We're going to send a little bit of heat here. Pass over the middle is going to be broken up. Quamey Holt, the linebacker, making a great play. That brings up 4th down. They're going to run the football with Greer. He loses yardage. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and that could be all she wrote. If we pick up a couple 1st downs here, this game is going to be over. Not to mention that the Vipers do have a 2-score lead. Just trying to make the Saints use all their timeouts, and Ryan Franks picks up the 1st down. New Orleans is down to a single timeout. Franks with another run. He's going to take that one right up the middle, weaving through some traffic, and the Saints won't use a timeout. Under 1 minute left to play. Ryan Franks trying to bounce that to the outside, and he's not going to pick up a lot as New Orleans does use their final timeout. Now on 3rd down, the blocking isn't there for Elvis Watts, taken down at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to bring this clock most of the way down now to 7 seconds, but we do have to kick the field goal with Brian Koch to make this a 14-point game. That leaves 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Matt Leinart looking for a Hail Mary. There's 000s on the clock, though, so it's not really going to matter. It will be caught for a Randy Simpson touchdown. That would have been way cooler for the Saints, though, if there wasn't 000s on the clock and they weren't down by 14. Instead, they're only going to lose by 7, as the Vipers get a little bit of an upset here as we look to lock up. Might be the weakest division, at least in the NFC right now. That gives us a solid lead over the Seahawks, although it does depend how their game against the Redskins went today. We'll check on that a little bit later in the video. Orlando crossed through for over 200 yards and a touchdown. He did what he needed to do, and he's getting back to playing how we're used to seeing him play. Maybe not the numbers-wise, but the efficiency on the field, I think we're seeing it. The ground game is a concern now. I wasn't concerned a few weeks ago when we were only averaging 3 yards a carry, but it's been a consistent theme now, and I feel like maybe we shouldn't have traded Gordon away. I don't know. He hasn't been doing great in Denver either, though. Running back just always seems to be an issue for us, except for the 3 years that we had Cadillac Williams. Defensively, we played great. I mean, we only gave up 20 points, and really, we only gave up 13 until that Hail Mary at the end of the game. One of the main storylines we've been following this year is the Minnesota Vikings, who might be one of the worst teams in NFL history. Of course, the Vipers went 0-16 back in 2006, so even if they go 0-16, they might not be the worst, but they look pretty darn bad. And the Seahawks got destroyed by the Redskins today. 34-3. Unbelievable. They're just handing us the division at this point, and really now our only competition feels like it's going to be the Arizona Cardinals, unless we do a lot of losing and the Seahawks start doing a lot of winning. The Jets suffer just their second loss of the season as Buffalo tries to keep their postseason hopes relevant. They have themselves a huge fourth quarter comeback, scoring 14 unanswered. And in America's Game of the Week, Green Bay had their way 31-13 over the Cleveland Browns, who have now lost their last two after being the last undefeated team in football. Maybe shades of when they went 15-1 and got destroyed in the Super Bowl. They might be a little bit fraudulent. The Steelers and Colts are two of the better teams in the AFC, especially Indianapolis, who now advances to 8-3 after winning by 6 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Tennessee Titans gave Cincinnati their first win of the season, which does mean that the Vikings are the only winless team now in the NFL. And finally, Eli Manning could not get his revenge against the Houston Texans, where he played for 3 years. 49-16, 5 touchdowns by Alex Malone, and it really looks like they want to go back to the Super Bowl. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leaving a like is always appreciated, and until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.